found out?
The captain we were able to employ.
Not the captain, you fool, from George. There must be some way by now.
No, sir, I'm sorry. No word at all. But I assure you, if there had been any, you would have been informed immediately.
What could possibly be taking so long?
I'm sure the situation is under control.
Are you? Absolutely sure? Positive?
No one is better at what they do than George. He'll bring Laura back.
Well, for George's sake, and Laura's, I hope you're right. Because if she goes to Spencer first, if she so much as talks to Spencer or any of her kin, she knows I will seek them out, and I will kill them all, one by one. It will mean a plague of death upon that town, the likes of which has never been seen, and that, my friend, is a solemn promise.
I can't. Am I going crazy? Am I crazy? Am I dreaming? I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. It's you. It's you. You're here. You're home. You're alive. You're alive. Oh, God. Baby, what happened? What happened? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
Don't ask.
What? Why not?
I can't say anything.
What are you talking about? Why not?
I can't be with you.
What?
Just yes.
Who are you talking
please,
about?
It's not too late. Please let me go.
What do you mean too late? I'm not going to let you
Don't
go.
you understand? I'm being followed. And if they see me with you or with any other member of the family, they'll kill all of us.
Well, who's following you? Who's threatening to hurt you?
The man who's following me.
Who?
Please.
Where are they? Where are they?
Please, if
No.
you love me, just let me go.
Never! 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 I will never let you go again. If you're being followed, if anybody is on your tail, if you are in danger of any kind, I will take care of it. All right? Will you wait right here while I take a look around? Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Wait. Okay. It's just you and me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's just you and me. You are so incredibly beautiful. I don't believe it.
If you only knew how many times I've dreamed of this.
I know. Oh, do I know, baby, do I know? There you are! Here you are! Oh, Laura, where have you been? Where have you been? What happened? You've been gone so long. What happened?
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Of course it matters to me.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you're here. With me. That's all I care about.
Luke, I can't stay.
What? Why not?
You never saw me. That's the only way.
What are you talking about? I never... Laura, I'm not going to let you go.
I can't stay.
You are not leaving me. Baby. Never again. Never again. Look at this smile. Just you and me. I will protect you, and I will take care of you, and I will love you.
I love you so much.
I love you. That's all that matters. Oh, God, that's all that matters. I want to take you inside now, okay?
Stavros Cassadine. Sorry for the delay, sir. There were problems.
What happened?
She got to Spencer before I could grab her.
They're together. Now?
As we speak.
You fool. You idiot. You imbecile. You had every opportunity to stop them.
It was an accident, sir. An accident. She was trying to get away from me. He showed up, and they ended up face to face. And rather than have discovered by Spencer, I fled the scene.
There was no way you could get to her.
No way without being seen by Spencer. I'm sorry. I failed, sir. I have no choice.
Not then. But we have one now.
I can go after them. I can kill Spencer. And no one else will find about Laura.
You think, for all we know, Spencer has already told half the town.
I could find out first.
No, do nothing. I'll take care of this matter myself.
But, sir...
You failed, George. Your job is done. She's with Luke. We have no choice, Yanni. Spencer and her family must die.
I bet I know what you're thinking.
The day we were married here was the happiest day of my life.
Yeah. Except for today. It was the happiest day for me, too. Oh, and we've got a new chance, Laura. We got a brand new beginning to go through.
We're in such danger, Luke.
No, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I'm afraid for you. There's so many things that you don't know.
Oh, come here, baby. Come on, right over here. Sit down. you can tell me. If there is danger, we can handle it. Oh, we can handle it. Look what we've been through already.
From the beginning?
From the day you disappeared.
I finished the Miss Star's commercial early. And I wanted to surprise you, so I took a taxi back to the boat. But you weren't there. The ship was empty, and then all of a sudden all the lights went out, and I got scared, so I ran out on the dock to a phone booth. And it was very, very foggy. And I was terrified because there was someone following me.
Yeah, his name was David Gray.
Was?
He's dead. I killed him. There's nothing to worry about with him anymore.
I never saw him again after that night. But he hypnotized me, and the next thing I knew, I was in a boat.
Yes, I know. They found the boat. Your things were in it. They said that you had drowned.
No. I was taken onto a cruise ship. They rigged it to make it look as though I had drowned.
Who? Who rigged it? Who did that?
Helena Cassadine.
You do it.
Perhaps it's better this way. Maybe you should just walk away and let it be.
Walk away from my wife.
Stavros, there is a time to let go.
Laura is my woman. If Helena had not interfered, Laura would have learned to be happy with me.
Stavros, why can't you face the truth? Why force the issue when it will only bring disaster?
By going back to Spencer, Laura has disgraced my name.
She is young. She is an American. She does not understand our ways.
Then I must teach her.
There were so many warnings, Luke. The flowers in our staterooms, the model ships. Helena was behind all of those things.
But why you? I killed Mikos.
She wanted revenge. She wanted to hurt you in the same way that you had hurt her.
Okay. What happened to you after you were taken aboard the cruise ship?
I was taken to the Cassadine compound. It's an island in the Aegean.
You mean Helena has kept you there for the past 2 years?
Yes.
I'll kill her. I swear I'm going to find this woman and I'm going to kill her.
It wasn't just Helena.
What do you mean?
I'd given up, Luke. I thought that you were dead. They showed me a newspaper article saying that you were killed by an avalanche.
But it's all right, darling. You're here now.
No, other things happened.
What? Laura, what did she do to you?
It wasn't just Helena. It was Stavros.
Who the hell is Stavros?
He's, Mikos' cousin. He runs the family empire now. And if it wasn't for Stavros, I think that Helena would probably have had me killed.
How did he help?
When I found out that you were dead, I made a choice.
What choice? Laura, what choice? What choice did you make?
You asked to see me, Laura. I'm pleased. What do you wish?
I've been thinking about what you said. And since Luke died, nothing really matters.
Laura, you're very young. You're very beautiful and desirable. Time will heal your heart.
But I do have many years left to live. And I don't want to live a captive.
I can offer you freedom, luxury.
I know. That's why I've come to you. I've decided to accept your offer.
I swear on my honor, you will never regret it.
You made a choice. A choice between what? Baby, what choice?
Laura?
We have the rest of our lives together. There's no rush. You take it easy.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Did something happen that you're ashamed of?
It's all happening too fast. I need some time. I'm very tired, Luke.
Okay. You want something to eat?
No.
A drink?
All right.
Good. I got a bottle of 60-year-old brandy that came with the house. How did you finally get off the island?
One day when I was alone in my villa, I found a newspaper. You understand, they never let me see another one after they showed me the one that said you had been killed in an avalanche.
What did the paper say?
It said that you had been elected mayor. I was so shocked that I fainted. And when I woke up, there was a passport and some money. A lot of money. But I still had to find a way to get off the island.
What did you do?
I went down to the dock, and there weren't any guards on duty for the first time. There was a small skiff that was tied to the dock, and all I wanted to do was to get off that island and find some way to get back to you. Within a couple hours, I was completely out of sight of the island.
Well, what happened? Were you picked up by a larger boat?
Yes. A cruise ship rescued me. And then they docked at Piraeus, and I took a plane from there.
When did all this happen?
Oh, a week ago, maybe. I don't know. I've lost track of the time.
You mean that you've been here for a week?
At least that.
But why? Why didn't you come to me right away?
I couldn't.
Why not?
I didn't want them to kill you.
Until tell you one more time, and I want you to listen very carefully to me. Nobody is going to kill me or you or anybody that we love. I can protect you.
Stavros warned me over and over again that if I made contact with you or any member of my family, that they would all be killed.
Laura, you're not hearing me. You're with me now. Me. You are safe.
No one is safe. One of them was here. He was right out there in the garden.
All right, fine. I'll get the police to surround the house.
No. You can't fight their organization, Luke. You can't hide from them. My presence here is only going to endanger you. It's going to endanger my whole family. I did a terrible thing.
You did a wonderful thing, Laura. You came home. You came home and you're going to be safe. Okay, there's danger, all right. You know that I understand what kind of danger you're talking about. But baby, me and you, we can handle this together. What's important is that we are together. Laura, we're together. And we're gonna stay together.
Who hates you for killing everyone she loves.
You overstep yourself.
So be it. Do you think this woman will forgive you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that I get her back, or the Cassadine family will lose respect. Without respect, Yanni, there is no power.
Ah, so that's it, huh? Power. That was Mikos' weakness.
Mikos. Mikos wanted the world. I want only what is mine. My woman. And I will get her back, Yanni.
You're shaking. Laura, right now, there are only two people in the whole world. Just you and me. I want to take you upstairs and make love to you.
No.
Why? I want you, Laura.
I want you to more than anything else in the world.
Then what are we waiting for?
I can't. We can't make love. There's something that I have to tell you first.
All right, Angel. Tell me.
I can't.
Just Ruby. You're so tired, my love. Come on. Let me take you upstairs and put you into bed. And you sleep and sleep and rest until you feel better. I'll tuck you in. know how happy you're going to make them. You're beautiful. Just stay right here, okay?
Mm.
All right.
Mm.
Come in.
Hi.
I think we're right on time.
Now, there were a couple of minutes there where the commissioner's wife did not think she was going to make it.
Well, this couldn't have happened without you.
Really? I'm intrigued.
I hope it's nothing too serious or bad.
No, it's serious, but it's definitely not bad.
Oh, good. Happy news would be welcome at this point.
It is the best news. May I take your coat?
Sure.
Yes, of course.
I don't know. I mean, damn, I don't know what to say.
Luke?
What is it? What's going on, please?
Well, there's really no way to prepare you for this, except to tell you it's going to be a shock. A very happy, wonderful shock.
All right. We ready?
I think so.
Well, she's right through that door.
I'm really here.
Honey.
I'm here. I'm okay. I'm going to sit right here with you.
Laura.
I never stop thinking about you. Never once.
Really, you?
Where have you been?
I tried. Dad, please, let's not talk about it right now. I don't want this to be so difficult for everyone.
I tried so hard not to give up hope.
Look. How long have you been here?
Not very long.
We'll tell you everything, Rick, but we have to keep it very quiet.
I can't believe it. They said you were in the water, and they heard you, and they were screaming in an accent, and they said you...
I couldn't get to you. I was being held.
You were being held? What do you mean you were being held? What do you...
Laura has been held a prisoner, Les.
Why? For what? Why? This is incredible.
Who? Luke? Who did it? You tell me who did it, Luke.
Helena Cassadine.
There was no way to escape before.
Eventually, I just gave up trying. But then when I found the article that said that Luke was still alive, I had to find some way to get off the island.
Then it sounds like they let you get away this time.
Someone did.
Tell me more about Stavros.
He's like the rest of the Cassadines. He's insane with power and greed.
Those people are criminals. They ought to be locked up.
If we say anything, the Cassadines will try to take revenge, and it's my word against theirs.
And the next time this accident won't be a fake.
I'll tell you this, we're not going to sit around here and do nothing.
Well, I think you know me better than that, Rick.
What are you going to do?
We have the germ of an idea, and we'll discuss it with you as soon as Robert gets here.
Are you worried that Stavros is after her?
We know he is.
George, I want you up here at once. Now. I have a mission.
Granted, the Cassadines are a real threat, but they're a manageable threat, and I'm not exactly powerless myself.
No one's even thinking that, Luke.
And it doesn't matter if we keep her hidden away here for the next 3.5 years. I rather expect they will not mind waiting.
Right.
You're right. They'll wait forever.
So let them. We'll wait longer. As soon as they show themselves, then we'll take over.
Luke, this is not the kind of thing that you play by ear.
Of course not, Rick. I'm not planning to do that. I want to let them know that we're united, that we're not going to take anything from them, and they're certainly not going to take her from us.
And if they don't care...
I think you know the answer to that.
We fight.
It's the others.
Great. Poor baby is going to have to go through this.
Hello, darling. Robert is still on that infernal police phone. I cannot believe in the limo. Do you believe that we had to stop all the way over at headquarters before we came here? This problem, that problem. I could not believe it. I would not have that job for all of the limo service in the world. And speaking of jobs, darling, I mean, how is yours going? I have not heard one single solitary peep out of you since you were sworn in. Now, are you all settled in here?
Tiffany, I have other guests.
Why didn't you tell me? Oh, hello, Laura, Rick, Leslie.
Hello?
Laura. No.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's me.
It is. No, it is. Yeah, I don't believe it, Laura. But no, I don't believe it. What are you? I don't understand. Laura, it is you. It is you. It's her.
Robert.
Robert.
Laura?
Yes. I'm back. I'm really back.
I think I'm hallucinating. I can't believe it.
You're not hallucinating. She's here. She's real.
Where have you been?
Robert, Tiffany, sit down. We've got a lot to tell you.
Maybe I should have fought the marriage. Maybe that would have made a difference.
A very significant difference. You'd be dead. And this little homecoming or reunion wouldn't have even been possible.
Laura, you had to cooperate, and no one is ever going to find you guilty of that.
You didn't have an alternative?
Well, I know exactly what she was up against. Frankly, I'm surprised you got out of it at all.
I don't understand how it can happen. In the 20th century, how people who pretend to be civilized can just go around kidnapping
Leslie,
people.
this family lives by a completely different set of rules.
The Cassadines are very adept at getting away with murder.
All right, then with her testimony, you should be able to get them behind bars.
No, I don't think so, Rick. I don't think that would be a very good idea. With the marriage, it could look like she cooperated.
The only way to stop Helena Cassadine is to kill her. Indeed, I'd be very happy to perform if she calls by.
Robert, it's not Helena we're worried about at the moment.
It's Stavros. He'll take his revenge on Helena for freeing me, and then he'll come after me.
As a matter of fact, Laura's already seen one of his boys in town. His name's George.
Oh, my goodness, you're kidding.
All right, prosecution's out. Retaliation is pointless.
Laura and I have thought about it, and we may have a plan with your help. We'd like to tell everyone that she's had amnesia.
Well, that's a good excuse, but what does it accomplish?
Well, hopefully it demonstrates to the Cassadines that we're not going to tell the true story.
You see, it had to be Helena who freed me. Now, if she realizes that we're not going to accuse her, maybe she will leave us alone.
Well, I can see the next problem. Let's say Helena does that. What about Stavros?
No one wrongs Stavros and lives to tell about it.
Obviously a character trait of the family.
Well, Mikos, Tony, Victor, I mean, let's face it, they're all cut from the same cloth.
Oh, yes, Victor, I know exactly what you mean. I mean, it's that thick sense of values they have. It's just, women just like cars, like houses, like islands. They think they own them. I tell you, I lived in constant fear of Victor.
All right, then what's the solution?
It's simple, Rick. We'll go with the amnesia story. It'll be like waving a white flag, hopefully a truce. Everybody just backs off.
Well, there's no guarantee that Stavros is going to back off. Laura married him. Now, in his eyes, she's his forever.
Laura is my wife. First, last, and always. And even some maniac like Stavros ought to know that.
If he does, then there is the chance that he will leave us all alone.
Will it work?
I hope so, Leslie.
That's all we've got here is hope. Hope that Stavros is going to act like a rational person. But he's a Cassadine, so I wouldn't bet on it.
I was terribly scared because there was no one around on the Star, so I wandered around the docks.
Don't forget the fog.
Right, the fog. It was very thick, and I became disoriented. I fell down, and I hit my head, and after that, everything went blank.
That's when you lost your memory.
Right. But I do remember being fished out of a small boat.
Who fished you out?
A man and a woman.
Do you remember anything else about them?
No, I just stayed with them for a few days, and then I moved on, and I kept on moving on after that, trying to find something or someone that I could recognize.
What was the final thing that allowed you to get your memory back?
One day, someone asked me what my name was, and I said Lucy Johnson, and because I had used that name once before, it started to come back to me little by little, piece by piece. Eventually, I put everything together, and now I'm back.
Port Charles was the last link. Once you arrived here and realized that, it all came back to you.
Right.
Well, I'm satisfied. I think we can tell that story to all our friends, at least temporarily. The only people who know the truth are right here in this room.
Rick?
It's very tough to argue with.
Who's going to argue except the Cassadines, and they know that it's all a phony.
I'll set up a press conference for you tomorrow announcing that Laura is alive, hopefully. The Cassadines will back off, knowing that we're not going to implicate them.
Right. That way Laura can stay here in the house.
Yeah.
Safe for a while.
Also, until I'm sure that this Cassadine man and Stavros aren't lurking around anywhere, I'm going to put police on the house, on you two, and Rick and Leslie. We take no chances here.
Whatever you think's necessary.
Who can we tell? If I don't tell Amy, her heart is going to be broken.
Tell her. You can tell anyone and everyone.
Oh, good. Because telling Amy is telling everyone.
Oh, but not Ruby. I'll have to call Ruby and explain to her myself.
Okay. All right. Well, we better get to the hospital. Boy, there are going to be a lot of questions. Whoa.
I'll be sleeping over here.
Well, guess I'll see you soon. Oh, I will. I will. I'll see you soon. Oh, you can't know.
I do know.
Oh. Oh.
I'm so glad to be back. Listen, can you do me a favor?
Sure, whatever.
I've left a whole bunch of clothes over at the International Hotel. Do you think you could possibly have them sent over?
Oh, just demands. I'd love to. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Bye, honey.
I love you.
Honey, we'll see you very soon.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
Good day, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You take care of yourself, okay?
You look pretty in that. Thank you. So good to see you, bud.
Bye, lady. I told you, lady.
Okay, I want Laura behind these doors till we work out which way the Cassadines are going to jump. We'll say that she plans to stay in seclusion with her husband.
Okay, do you think this is going to work?
50-50. It all hinges on whether we can convince the Cassadines we're not going to declare war or call them to account.
I think they know us well enough to know that if they push, we'll push back.
Well, let's see how it flies. I'll organize the guards in the limo.
All right, thanks, Robert.
Old times, old friends. I must have the good old days. Good to have you back, love.
Thank you, Robert.
We'll talk soon.
Yes, thank you. I better call Ruby.
Okay.
Can you take a break for a couple minutes? We have to talk to you in the lounge.
In the lounge? Yeah. This sounds like big stuff.
No, it's not big. It is colossal. It is super colossal.
Could you come for me for a second?
Do you know if Ruby's working today?
Well, I haven't seen her myself.
Yeah, you know if she's
Ruby's working today.
You know where she's working today?
Yeah, she's right over there on the phone.
Oh, okay. Wait just a sec.
I can't. Luke just told me. I can't believe it.
What? What? Okay, what? What's wrong?
It's nothing's wrong. It's a wonderful, glorious.
Well?
We just came from Luke.
Yeah?
Laura is with him.
Laura who? Laura Templeton?
Laura Spencer. Your sister. Our Laura. She's alive. God. She's come home.
Like it? I just got it back from the hotel.
Beautiful. Well, we're all set. All the doors and the windows are locked and bolted. And like it or not, you're stuck with me. You're a captive again.
But this time, I'm in love with my captor.
So, do you have any last requests before your captor has his way with you?
Let's see. Maybe one small request.
What is it?
Dance with me?
Oh. Sure, I thought you wanted a hamburger.
Well, maybe after.
How long has it been?
What, since I've had a hamburger?
No, since you danced.
Since our wedding.
Okay. What kind of music would you like?
You know.
Think I know? Well, I think I do too.
You're out of my You're off to you this time. We got it this time.
Yeah?
Officer Malloy, Commissioner Scorpio Center.
Okay, you got a catchphrase?
Missing package.
I thought you guys were just going to be around the house.
Yeah, well, the commissioner wants someone in here, too. Where would you like me to hang out?
The kitchen. Down there and to the left. The refrigerator is stocked.
Sure, yeah. Holler if you need me.
I don't think we will.
No one's gonna believe it.
Look how long it took us.
The most wonderful thing for me was Luke's voice. You should have heard him. He sounded reborn.
They're both reborn.
He wants me to tell Bobby right away.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, I'm working.
Would you go? Just go. Everybody's going to understand, and Bobby will kill you if you don't tell her in person.
Go, Sonia. I will. I'll do it.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, look, what happened? Where has she been?
It's a very long, involved story, and Luke is holding a press conference tomorrow, and he'll give you all the details then. Okay?
Is she all right? I mean, is she fine? She's fine. She is fine.
This is a miracle. This is the only way I can describe it.
Really?
I want to see her.
Oh, honey.
No, really. I want to see her with my eyes, and I want to hear her speak.
Amy, both of us just saw her.
We did. We did.
No, I'm not going to believe it until I see her for myself.
Oh, sweetheart, you can't. Not right away. Luke has insisted that she has to have a couple of days with no visitors because she's got to rest, and he's absolutely right, sweetheart. She's just exhausted.
It's Mrs. Michelson. Her husband's bringing her in. It is an emergency, so have me paged if I'm not around. She's complaining of chest pains again. What's going on over there?
I don't know.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out.
Well, okay, all right. I'll wait because I don't want to do anything that would hurt.
Excuse me, what's going on?
We just had some very wonderful news.
What is it?
It's Laura. What? She's alive and she's home.
Oh, my God.
Holly! Holly! Where are you, Holly? Come to Robert. Where are you? Holly!
Well, there you are.
Rack of lamb.
No, it's a veal chop, but I used the lamb sauce recipe because I couldn't find a veal one.
Well,
it'll be ready soon.
Forget about it. Leave it in the oven. Let's crack a bottle of champagne.
Why? It's not that bad.
Well, I've had your veal chop before. Look, I have some wonderful, some incredible news. So fantastic. I don't think I believe it.
Well, what? You look stunned.
I am stunned. And weren't you when Luke came back from the dead?
Robert, what are you talking about?
It's happened again.
Something's happened to Luke?
No, Laura.
Laura?
Yeah, Luke's Laura. She's not dead. She's alive.
Robert, are you crazy?
Yeah, I know it appears that way. But it's true. It's true.
You saw her?
I saw her, I touched her, and I talked to her.
But it's been such a long time.
2 years.
It's hard to believe.
It's the truth. She's here in Port Charles, and she's with Luke right now.
We searched. There's no one on the grounds. Whoever it was must have come up over the balcony and then split that way. There's cops all over the house now.
It doesn't matter. They're going to find a way back in.
No, we're safe now.
You don't understand.
Listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything.
It does. It means that Stavros is in Port Charles.
Scorpio.
Robert, we got trouble. Stavros Cassadine just left his calling card.
What was it?
The Cassadine emblem?
That's it then. The fight starts.
Do we stick to the plan?
Yeah, the press conference. Let's see if it smokes him out.
And then?
We wait. Are you okay for the night?
Yeah, we're fine. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
They're not going to give up.
Stavros Cassadine may have wrecked the last 2 years of our lives, but he's not going to touch us anymore. We're together. We're going to stay together.
fond I am of political intrigue. I think it's time I paid a visit to the mayor of Port Charles.
I hope this worked.
What have we got to lose? At the very least, it'll give him something to think about. Hello?
Mayor Spencer?
Who's calling, please?
Stavros Cassadine.
And to what do I owe this dubious honor?
I wish to meet with you.
Why?
Indulge me. I think you'll find what I have to say most enlightening.
I'll bet.
Will you see me?
When?
As soon as possible.
I'm making a television appearance at 10.
So I heard.
All right, I'll meet you at my office afterwards.
I'll be there.
Who is that?
Just a man wanting to make an appointment.
Luke, don't lie to me.
It was Stavros.
I knew it. I knew it the minute I saw that necklace. I knew he had to be here.
Yes, well, the question is, what does he want? Baby, how could I turn down an offer like that? I've got to meet this guy.
He could kill you.
Not in the mayor's office. That's where we're having the meeting, in the mayor's office. To try something there, he'd have to be terminally stupid.
Well, he's far from that.
Well, so what's he going to do, insult me? I've been called every name known to man. I'm immune.
Don't go, Luke.
You'll be all right, babe.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Scorpio's men are all over the grounds. Nobody can get on these grounds without permission. You're going to be completely safe. You are protected.
And who's going to protect you?
I think I've done a pretty good job of doing that myself so far, don't you?
Luke, I've seen the Cassadines at work.
So have I. Relax. It's going to be all right.
I'm sorry. I'm just jumpy.
I'll tell the guards when I'm leaving to keep a special eye on you. Now, are you going to be okay?
Of course. I'm a Spencer.
That you are, little lady.
I just wish that I could be there to watch you in action.
I'll come home and give you a blow-by-blow report.
Be careful.
Always.
Luke?
Yeah.
Don't forget to smile on TV.
I'll flash you the big one right into camera. To speak to you. My announcement will be brief, but it's of such importance to me that as your mayor, I felt that I would like to share it with you. I can't tell you how happy and blessed I feel to be able to report to you that my wife, Laura, has returned to Port Charles after a long absence. During this time, she suffered a severe loss of memory. Unfortunately, Laura can only remember traveling extensively during this time, but where she went and what she did remain a mystery. The details of those months are lost. However, what's important is that once she remembered who she was and where her loved ones were, she came home. Aside from the amnesia, she is well. For now, she will remain in seclusion, resting, enjoying her family, and I'm happy to say, preparing her new role as First Lady of Port Charles. I hope that you will give her a warm reception. Thank you, and good day.
Good speech.
Oh, yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah.
I think it'll work, don't you, huh?
Thank you, Mayor Spencer. Laura Spencer, if you're watching, welcome home from all of Port Charles.
Yes.
All right.
Send him in.
Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Cassadine.
Or is it your honor?
Well, you can call me whatever you think is appropriate. Have a seat.
Thank you. I saw you on television.
Did you? I heard about you on television.
How was that?
While I was in the studio, your name was mentioned on the air in regard to the financial situation at General Hospital.
Well, that's true, but that's not why I wanted to see you.
Really?
I was very interested in what you had to say about Laura.
My wife.
Precisely.
So tell me, what does my wife have to do with the financial situation at General Hospital?
I intend to visit the hospital tomorrow. The day after that, I shall be on a plane back to my island.
So soon?
I know what you think.
Well, I wish you'd tell me what I think, because at the moment I don't know what to think.
I want you to know that I have not come to take Laura away from you.
Is that right?
I know that my marriage to her was invalid. I realize now that she was married to you at the time.
A mere technicality.
Not in the eyes of the law.
Or mine.
You do realize that when Laura and I married, we believed you were dead.
Of course.
It's true.
I believe you. Of course I believe you. What about now?
I've come to tell you that I'm closing that chapter of my life.
A short book.
Laura rewrote the ending.
I see. What do you call this? Goodbye present?
In a way, yes.
Couldn't you afford something that didn't need to be fixed?
You don't seem to understand. It means that our marriage is broken. I no longer have any claim on Laura.
You better believe it.
I beg your pardon?
I hate fencing, Mr. Cassadine. Shall we get to the point?
I'm listening.
I know who you are. I know what you do. I know a lot about your family and the power that they have and how they use it. I know everything about you. Is that pointed enough?
Eloquently.
I don't want you to ever touch my wife again.
I have no intention of doing so.
Good. You know, I should like to kill you for what you did to her, but that would be pointless. But I'll tell you this. If you ever touch her again, I will kill you.
You're very sure of yourself. But I have no quarrel with you or with Laura. Why would I touch her now?
So you came all the way to Port Charles to give us your blessing?
One does not hand over one's wife on the telephone, Mayor Spencer.
I understand that. So, it looks like we understand each other now.
I hope so.
I'm counting on it.
I wish you and Laura every happiness.
something for you, Mrs. Spencer.
Oh, how nice. Thank you. Luke. No. No, Dad!
Mrs. Spencer. Hi,
Are you okay? Is everything all right?
Yeah, well, now that we know that you're safe.
Yes, sir. He's fine.
It's not Luke. Nothing happened.
No, he's fine.
We heard on TV that Stavros Cassadine was in town, and so we just had to see that you were okay.
I'm all right. I'm just really worried.
You knew he was here.
He called this morning.
What?
He wants to see Luke.
What did you tell him?
I didn't talk to him. Luke did, but he arranged to meet him at his office after he's through at the television studio.
Why?
He thinks that it's better to face him.
I agree. You'll have a better way of finding out what his intentions are.
Now I'm just really worried about you.
Well, why? Stavros isn't after us.
Mom, he wouldn't think twice about using you to get to me.
We can take care of ourselves, honey.
Dad, you don't know the Cassadines. Stavros would go to any lengths to reclaim me. He might try to hurt you or Luke, and I couldn't bear it if anything happened to either one of you.
Look, it's not going to happen to us, and it's not going to happen to you. We're all going to be fine.
The Cassadines are more like an army than a family. They are incredibly powerful.
Well, what can they do that's far from their home?
Their influence extends all around the world. You can't hide from them.
We're not going to hide, and you're not going to hide. We'll stand and we'll fight him here. And we're not going to lose you a second time.
Look at this.
What?
Oh, pretty. Are they from Luke? Stavros.
It's not a very intimidating gesture, is it?
It is if you know their significance. Flowers like these filled the room where Stavros and I were married.
Do you think that's some kind of threat? Warning? What?
It's his way of telling me that he's never going to let me go.
It's a little late for that.
He doesn't agree with you. At least I don't think so. I don't know, but... Here, look at this.
Goodbye.
If only that's what he meant. Can you stay with me for a little while?
Oh, you even have to ask.
I was just going to suggest it myself.
Well, just until Luke gets back.
We'll stay with you as long as you need us.
Well, he should be back very soon. At least I hope so. He's the one that I'm really worried about.
No, I'm okay, Robert. It's Laura that I'm worried about.
Good reason.
Yeah. You reading my mail?
I watch a lot of television.
Sit down. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, I'm glad to do it, but I'd have liked a bit more notice.
What do you mean?
You know how I hate missing out on the good times.
Somebody told you he was here?
Ramsey's assigned to him. What happened?
You didn't miss anything?
Oh, I don't know about that. I kind of like to see you dance like Fantastic on a high wire.
I bet you did. Hang on, I could be giving a second show.
You took a big risk, you know. Meeting Stavros alone in this room?
It was all very civilized.
I don't have to remind you the Cassadines are not good losers.
No, you don't. I'm just hoping Stavros bought my spiel on TV.
You really believe that?
What choice do I have?
To be on the safe side, I've assigned Ramsey to him for the duration of his little visit here.
Well, I guess I can't hurt.
Maybe not. Perhaps they've slowed up a bit in the last year or two.
You want to bet your life on that?
No. But my life isn't in the noose here. And you're right. It's wishful thinking.
I don't like to be disrespectful to Bert or anything, but if you've got Ramsey on his tail, he's going to know it.
I intend him to. I want him to know that the police are onto his game. That being the case, he might stick to the straight and narrow for a while.
Then we're buying time for Laura.
For both of you. Look, if it wasn't for you, she'd still be his wife. He's not going to accept that. Ever.
Well, that's tough grape leaves.
Luke, I'll do whatever I have to protect the both of you. In the meantime, what are you going to do?
Go home. Kiss my wife. Make up for about 2 years.
Well, pal, I'll walk you out. I may not be seeing you for a while.
You might not with any luck.
Oh, Mr. Mayor? Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, I can open a door by myself, Joe. As a mayor, not supposed to do that, or what?
Commissioner's done.
I goofed again, huh?
Look, about the knocking, I know it's a lost art. So why did you come barreling in here?
Well, Lee Baldwin is on the line.
Give him my congratulations.
It's about your request.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll take that call. If I don't, you may have to moonlight.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
Stella, have you seen Grant?
Oh, Mrs. Putnam, I thought you were sleeping.
Good day. Stavros Cassadine? Yes. You are Robert Scorpio, police commissioner.
How can I help you, Commissioner?
I'd like to have a little word with you.
Of course.
Why don't we step over here to the lounge?
Wherever you wish.
Dr. Barrows, report to ICU staff. Dr. Barrows, report to ICU staff. Dr. Ogama, call orthopedics, third floor nursing station.
So,
Dr. Ogama, call orthopedics.
what's this all about, Commissioner?
I'd like to inquire as to your business here in Port Charles.
Is it your normal policy to interrogate all new arrivals?
All no. You, yes.
I'm flattered.
Well, I'm curious. What brings you here?
I'm visiting this country to look after the financial interests of my family.
I see.
As head of the Cassadine Empire now, it is one of my responsibilities to keep track of all of our donations. I prefer to do this task myself. I'm not a man who delegates authority easily.
I understand.
Does that answer your question?
Well, if that's the only reason you're in Port Charles.
You expected me to have another?
Let's just say I'd be surprised. No, I wouldn't be surprised if you had, say, a personal reason for wanting to visit here.
If I did, it would be my business, not the police's.
Not if you have any intention of harassing any of the citizens of Port Charles.
Why, whatever gave you the idea that I had?
I think we both know what I'm talking about here, Mr. Cassadine.
If you're referring to Laura Spencer, I can assure you that matter is closed. I have no intention of pursuing her. I'm not a man who dwells on the past, Commissioner. I accept the cards that fate has dealt me.
Well, you'd be the first Cassadine that ever did. I never knew one yet that could cash in his chips before he'd won the lot.
Missed you too.
You were gone forever.
I know. I'm sorry. They just kept sticking telephones and papers in my face. I'm sorry if you were worried.
Doesn't matter, just as long as you're here and you're all right. Now tell me what happened with Stavros.
Basically, he threw in the towel, love. He claimed that he accepted the fact that it was over between the two of you and that you and I are indeed husband and wife.
Stavros Cassadine. Never.
I'm just telling you what the man said.
I don't believe it, Luke.
Neither do I.
What about the necklace? How did he explain that?
He said it's a symbol that your marriage is broken.
Right.
He's smooth, Laura. In fact, he's oily.
He's deadly, Luke. He's the kind of a man who's not going to give up on anything.
I don't see that he has any choice. What else can he do?
Well, think about that.
Look, maybe my appearance on the tube today did us some good. More good than even we had hoped. We certainly threw the spotlight on you. Now, maybe if he feels he's not in danger, he'll just paddle on back to his little island.
Not Stavros.
You know, he knows that he could never get away with another kidnapping.
He'll think of something else.
I'm not so sure.
He sent me flowers this morning.
I see. What's that? His way of saying goodbye?
That's what the card said.
Is that all?
Just goodbye, Stavros.
Man's got away with words.
Luke. The flowers were the same ones that decorated the room where we were married.
So he's sentimental.
It's a warning.
You said the card said goodbye.
It's a trick. Please, Luke, can we just run away, you know? There must be some place where we can go far away.
No, baby, no. No running, no hiding. We've done that too much in our lifetimes.
That may be the only chance we have.
Laura, you know better than that. We both know the Cassadines. There's nowhere we can run. If they really want us, they can find us, they can get us anywhere. We won't let that happen. We're going to stay here and we're going to fight. Because whatever happens, let's have it happen here. Right now, I can't think of anywhere that I would rather be.
Neither can I.
What is it about you? I just can't get enough.
Well, if you stay home from the office, you'll get more.
That's it. I'm resigning. Personal reasons, acute lust.
Oh, is that all I mean to you?
Isn't that enough?
For now.
How did it go? Stavros, did you see Spencer?
I saw him.
What did he say?
Nothing that I hadn't expected. He put his friend, the police commissioner, onto me.
So much for the element of surprise.
I never intended to surprise anyone. They're having me followed.
Stavros, they will monitor your every move until you leave, poor child.
Let them.
What is the point of pursuing this revenge? It's hopeless, I tell you. Thanks to Spencer's appearance on television this morning, Laura is now right in the public eye. You won't be able to get near her, let alone kidnap her.
Kidnap? One does not kidnap one's own possession.
Stavros, forget about Laura. Let her go. She's not yours, not now anymore. Leave her alone. Let her go back to her family in peace. She doesn't belong with us anyway. She could never be a Cassadine.
Nor should I. I would not have the right to be if I let her go. If I gave Laura up, I would become a laughing stock. I would lose all respect. I would lose my power.
Respect. Power. Is that also important?
How dare you ask that? You're getting old, Yanni. A Cassadine never gives up what is his. Regardless of her past, Laura belongs to me. I fully intend to regain my honor. And Luke and Laura, they're going to help me.